Hey everyone, welcome to Sparkle with Sophie. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Charlotte Tilbury's Instant Look in a palette. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette, the gorgeous glowing version. So you can see right here, beautiful packaging as always with Charlotte Tilbury. This is meant to be amazing for if you travel a lot, if you don't want to have lots of separate products, if you just want to have something to keep in your bag, if you do your makeup at work. It's literally an instant face palette. So I'll open it up so you can have a look. Again, gorgeous packaging as always, and it shows you on the back exactly what is in this product. So you've got 3 eye products, you've got a highlighter, 2 blushes and a bronzer. So I'm going to open it up. I love that with this product they always label each thing, so it's also something really good for beginners. As you can see, you've got 3 eyeshadows, you've got your bronzer, you've got your highlighter, and you do have your 2 blushes. Okay, so the makeup I'm wearing at the minute is this palette, so I've given it a little trial and a test. The bronzer is incredible, absolutely amazing, because it doesn't have the orange mahogany tones that I really don't like. I feel like the old school Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka. But the only thing is that it is very buildable, so you only want to take off a little bit and gradually build up the colour on your face, because I put it straight on and it came out very dark. Even though I'm fair and I'm used to that, it is very buildable, so just bear that in mind. I love that you get 2 blushes. So you've got the Swish and you've got the Pop. The Swish is a lot lighter and a lot more sheer, if that's a word, than the other blusher. So the Swish one, I'll show you right here. This one right here. It's good if you just want a little healthy glow, whereas the Pop really gives you the colour, like I have on my face. It gives me a lot of pink colour. Then you've got the highlighter. Again, brilliantly thought out. It's not heavily pink undertoned or gold undertoned or any colour. It's just very neutral, as you can see right here on the top parts of my cheeks. I've got that on. And then the 3 eye colours, amazingly picked out colours. You've got the Brighten, Enhance and Smoke shades. So the first colour is the Brighten, and that just brightens up the eyes. So that's quite a sheer, half twinkly, I'm going to say, colour. And then you've got the Brighten, which is what I put in the crease, just to give a little bit more definition to the eyes. And then you've got the Smoke. So I can just blend that out, as you can see. So I like to make it more dramatic on my cheeks and then just have quite a pretty eye rather than a very bold one personally. But how they've picked out these colours is exquisite, because they're not too pink and they're not too brown. They're very much in the middle. So personally, somebody like me who has fair skin but hazel eyes, this is a brilliant palette, because I find if I use browns it washes me out too much, and if I use pinks it's too light. So definitely if you've got something like green eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes, I'd say this is an amazing palette. But even if you don't have those colours, you just cannot beat something that is this quick and easy to use. As you can see, it literally has everything you need in there, and it's labelled, and it is in a neat little palette. So I'm just going to go ahead and do you a little tutorial with this palette. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in with my Charlotte Tilbury Powder and Sculpt brush and take a little bit of the face bronzer, which is the number 4. Just a little bit, because like I've said, it does come out quite heavy. Just blending it upwards. I've prepped my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation in a shade 2, the Too Faced Concealer, and then done my lips and my brows also. So I'm just demonstrating to you how I use the palette. So just there. There's a very small amount of powder, and I like to just take it just around my chin, on my jawline, like so. And I go ahead and I put it just up the forehead, and I'm using this brush and I'm doing just little circular motions, because we just want to use this to blend it in. Again, this is 5 minutes on the go, so this is a look that you're going to be creating quite quickly, whether it's on the train, to work, in the office before a meeting, or just first thing in the morning. And I'm really just moving that around the face. Lovely. I like to put a little bit, just circle that around my nose and just take it up and down the nose just to give my nose a little bit of colour, because I am very, very pale. There we go. Just bronze up a bit more. Lovely. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe E3 brush to go for the blusher. I'm going to go for the Swish because it is a little bit lighter. I'm just going to brush that just upwards with the bronzer. And this one again comes out quite heavy. And I'm just going to put it just across the bottom of my chin for quite a natural look. Just on the tip of my nose and just across the top of the forehead, just to blend all of those colours together. And then I'm going to go in again, the cheek pop colour, the number 6. You are going to want to just take a tiny bit of that because it does come out quite heavily, and put it just off the apples of the cheeks. There we go. Like I've said, it does come out quite heavy. But again, gives a lovely rosy colour to the cheeks. And I just do a half smile just to get those apples of the cheeks going, make them quite prominent. Mine are quite prominent anyway. And I'm just going to take that bronzer brush again and just really blend that in the head. Really blend that all in. Lovely. So there, you've already added instant colour to the face. Really blend all of those in. Lovely. So you've got a nice bit of colour on the face. Then I go ahead and I take the number 7 highlighter. So far I have used this one and these two. So I'm going to go for the highlighter. I take a small fluffy brush from a Morphe multi-pack. I'm just going to take it just above the blush and the bronzer, just there, to highlight those parts of my cheeks. Really nice. And then I take it just down the nose, like so, and just the top of the eyebrows. Very nice. And then I like to take my finger, put it in the highlighter, and just put a little bit on top of my Cupid's bow. Lovely. So there you've done. You've already added colour to the face and we're ready to go in the eyes. Again, you can just take that bronzer brush just to re-blend in everything, giving it nice circles, just to make sure everything's nice and blended, but you have got those lovely pink tones coming through on the cheeks. And the Light Wonder foundation is a gorgeous base for this product as well, because it's light but it is quite tacky. It does help the product stick and blend in on the face, which is always brilliant. And then I'm going to go for the colours. So as we've seen, we've got the 3 shades here. I'm going to start with the first one, which is the Brighten. I'm going to go ahead and take the Charlotte Tilbury fluffy eye brush. Take a little bit of the product and I'm just going to swish it just like a window wiper across my eyelid. Lovely. All across there, because it does what it says in the tin. It really brightens up the eyes. So I've just prepped my eyes with the Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer, which I really like. There we go. Just really prep those eyes. Then I'm going to go straight in with the number 2 eye shade, which is the Enhance. I just do that just in the crease and I do a little circular motion. And I do another circular motion. There we go, lovely. So just adding a bit of extra colour to the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the 3rd shade, which is the Smoke. So I just take a very light amount of this because it is matte and it is very deep colour. I'm just going to do it just in the corner and circle it out, just like so. Little circles. And window wiper along the crease. Again on the other side. Little circles. And window wipe. Again, just little circles and window wipe. Lovely. And I love it because they're so sheer. If you take a plain fluffy brush, this is the other Charlotte Tilbury one, and I just want to just rub it so it really blends nicely. And this brush doesn't have any product on it, which is always brilliant to help it all blend. So it's very natural, very seamless looking, really nice. Then I like to take my Charlotte Tilbury smudger brush. I take it and I dip it in the enhanced shade and a little bit in the smoke shade, and I just take it underneath the eye to really add depth to the look. But again, still super easy. Just underneath the eye. Lovely. And you can always go ahead and take your foundation brush or take a sponge that you've used and just clean up any extra product that you don't necessarily like where it's sitting. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some mascara and eyeliner on, and then I'll be right back with the finished look. Okay, so here we are with the finished look. I've used all of the products from the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette, and then I've used the Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown eye pencil and the Full Fat Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. The product is the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette. Gorgeous glowing beauty, 5-minute face on the go. It's ideal for working mums, people who travel often, or beginners to makeup. The product contains 3 eyeshadows, 1 to brighten, 1 to enhance, 1 to smoke, 1 face bronzer, 1 face highlighter, and 2 blushes, 1 cheek pop blush and 1 cheek swish blush. It is available from Charlotte Tilbury standalone stores, concessions, or the Charlotte Tilbury website for £49. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and comment if there's anything you'd like to see, and hit subscribe because it's free. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But thanks for watching. See you soon on Sparkle with Sophie.